November the 8th, 9th, and 10th of 1913. This very unexpected, severe storm. There's been nothing like it since on our Great Lakes. And in a nutshell, 12 ships went down in that one weekend over the whole of the Great Lakes. But 8 of them were actually on Lake Huron in one afternoon. And so you have this very catastrophic event that we tend to think of only on the water, but at the same time, people were paralyzed with the amount of snow on the land. So you have this event that then began to affect all the families, because about 270 or so lives were lost. And although there were 31 ships that were saved and were okay, you still have this incredible impact on the families. The breadwinner is gone, or the brother, whatever it happens to be. Men and women, because a lot of women were cooks on these vessels as well.
The interesting thing about this school is that we get, kids from all over Huron County. We have kids from up north, as far south as Grand Bend, into Exeter. We get kids from a huge geographical area coming here, and it is one of my things as a music teacher, and then as a person who's involved in the arts outside of the school as well, is working to make Huron County a place where people do want to come back to, and not only that. When they leave to go and do their studies elsewhere or whatever, when they're done high school, let them leave with a sense of why what they're doing is important. So that's one of the things with this piece that I've worked to teach and coach the kids, that hey, you guys are 56 kids playing a piece that was not only written for you, but it's about you, not necessarily directly, but it's about your heritage, it's about where you came from.
I'm impressed that these young people are interested in learning more about the Great Storm. The fact that it happened in 1913 means that in my generation, that's my grandfather, but in their generation, that's a great-grandfather, and that is enough removed that there's no oral history very much regarding it any longer. So as part of the Great Lakes Storm in 1913, Remembrance, we did, there were 2 plays actually. Warren Robinson's play, The Great Storm, was put on in Goderich at the Livery. And then there was another one, White Hurricane, that was a community piece down in St. Joseph's. David McAdam has written 10 original pieces and produced a CD from that. So there's been a lot of there's been some art shows as well that demonstrated it. So it's very wide-based in terms of how it's been celebrated.
Yeah, and I've lived in Goderich, which is right on the lake as well, for probably over a dozen years. And we hear a lot about it, but because we have the beach so close, and there's a museum down there that talks about the storm and stuff like that. And so actually being a part of this and hearing that we are playing a piece about the storm, and it was really cool, and I found it very interesting that we're taking part in history and bringing history to life, but the fact that someone would pay for us to have an opportunity to play a piece like this was really cool.
And through that, we're able to kind of feel the history and what people went through during that time and what they felt. So I think that's also very important. That means a lot to me, just being able to feel and experience that history through music.
These kids have a sense of ownership now in the music program, in their abilities as musicians and as people, and certainly within the community. And that's what I love about this piece as well. This piece is about our community, and we're always trying to focus, and at St. Anne's, about building community in so many different ways. So to know that this is our piece, it's a piece about Lake Huron, about our history, about our families, and our students come from all around Huron County. So this is a perfect way to celebrate our families, to celebrate that community.
It's letting the kids learn, in my subject area, which is music, through music, about their heritage. And it's only one event, but they'll leave this school year with a really good understanding of the impact of that storm, and how it is still important historically today.